Sorry, guys. Just, oh, yeah, well, I get that microphone kind of turned over here. All right. Just having a little bit of coffee there and stuff. I would have been on earlier, but I was watching everyone else and drinking coffee. So, it's crappy out. But this is just, I'm just waiting for a minute. We're going to look at... I just want to showcase here. This is Pepper, of course, but just what she carries all the time. Like just her entire... She has access to, of course, more fishing tackle for sewing kits. She has her 2 rifle rounds from Hush River Valley. I don't bring that up very often. But I couldn't imagine if they would have given her a revolver, if that would have been very good for at least 2 animals. I checked. I'm getting rid of bows. That's why I'm carrying 2. So normally I only carry one one bow if I'm out on a long trek. I have a little bit, like I keep a little bit of cloth. This scrap metal, I don't know why I have that. I might be doing something with it. I don't know. It's Pepper. She does all sorts of things. Excessive. Yeah. You know. And where is it? Does this work table have a? Gotta find the vise. Use the. I think this used to have a. Did they? Hey, somebody took off with our table vise. There used to be one here, I think. But yeah, so she's a little heavy on the water. She has her emergency crackers. So she'd have less water. Yeah. My powerful powers of observation, not so powerful. They took the vise off, and I was just like, yeah, you never used it, so what would you... See, that would be great if you could do some... use it to do bullet crafting or whatnot, right? Well, my wife's leaving the house, so the dogs got a little excited there. But the point is, about what I'm going for here with my stuff here is, she does have her emergency cedar, emergency coal, and she'll pick up sticks as she goes. She's a little heavy with extra teas, 0.2. I do carry 2 stems. If you need more than 2 stems, you're just in too much trouble. But just... It gets her down to, I mean, I rarely use these, but they're comforting to have. Also, I'm carrying excessive amounts of torches. So, I usually carry 1 torch. So that's another kilogram gone. You take off another couple of kilograms, a half kilogram for this, this bow. I can get her back under 30 kilograms of weight. She wanders around at like 29.8, which means that if she lost her moose satchel, knock on wood, and her well-fed bonus, she could still climb ropes, fully geared, like I like her to be, because I never leave home with this without this thing. I always thought the hatchet was one of the most important tools, guys, but it is this thing, man. That hacksaw is number 1, and since they've messed with the cooking update, this cooking pod is very important for me. I need to carry that everywhere, because if I just work off of cans, I start to run out of water. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's just hurry up. No? Hey, look, floor meat. Let's eat that. Yeah, so I came back to Timberwolf Mountain because it's where she lives. She likes to live up here. We do, I've been doing some wood runs and stuff. You know, picking up some sticks and running it all out to there. And, you know, stocking up, so she's gonna, we'll just sleep her for an hour here. Okay, guys, we're gonna make a new Plants Are Yucky. Because I don't want to kill that dude with the revolver quite yet. He's gonna go out and get some cattails and get some sleep, because my computer, actually, I didn't even address this. Really, my computer crashed. It's about 5 degrees cooler in the room I'm in right now than it was the day last Sunday. So... Ah, so Yari's got a... Yes, okay. So your sauna setup is... You should be able to build one in here. I mean, come on. You can't tell me that these people wouldn't know what a sauna is. Like, look at her. That's the skin color of a person who knows what a sauna is. Good lord. Oh yeah, there's like 0 pigment. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Exactly. You could go, yeah, exactly. The thing is, there's sweat lodges are the world over. They exist in the tropics, and that just blows my mind, because I think of the tropics as a sweat lodge without the sweat lodge. You know? Oh. Goodness. All right, guys. So, let's, yep, we're going to just wrap up here with Pepper real quick. Yeah, if you could do something with your cooking pot. Exactly, Michael. Do something with your cooking pot. And hello, by the way, everyone. I don't know why I'm, you know, basically backwards. Whoa, 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 we're not quitting. Challenges. Ooh. Nope, thank you, though. Survival mode. New. Interlopers. Good for me. We'll go with a dude. And he gets no feats because that's just cruel. I'm pretty sure I killed my outerloper. The one I'm making videos with, I'm pretty sure she's not going to make it anywhere. I totally exhausted her and then left her up on that. Like, my only chance would be to somehow get into that little camp there. Name sandbox. Okay. Yucky plants. It's good for me. Because then I can tell which one. All right, is which, because plants are plants are yucky is plants are yucky is yeah. Oh, I should have shown you. I think Pepper's almost got Fire Master covered all on her own, just for making fires all the time. Oh yeah. You know what? If you're going to be anywhere where the plants are yucky, this is where you want to be, folks. We might have a decent start here. I mean, I might totally kill myself too, but you know. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I never got my... You know, for a second there, I thought that deer was something else, and I just jumped just a little. Just a little. See, I usually... Oh, this is a brutal headwind. I usually run right for... You know what? I don't mind, Yari, I don't mind Desolation Point as a starting place because this place is a great place to loot and then get the heck out. Oh, back in my Pilgrim days when you got the cardboard matches, Dave, I would start fires for something to do while I was waiting for something. Like if there was a blizzard, start a fire. Ah, always hope for that guy with the scarf, eh? Usually, though, what I like to do is go to, I like to go to Hibernia first. We'll grab that book, sure. And this not being outer loper, at least this poor fella can go inside. So I can hunt meat once I can hunt meat, but plants are yucky. Ooh. Ah, that's going to force a lot of weird changes on my playstyle, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, guys. Because, you know, I got poems I've written about the... I got a piece of coal back here? It looks like, no, it looks like only a floor. Oh, we got a piece of coal under the furnace. Okay. Where are you? Come here. Coal. I saw it flash coal. Didn't I not? Yes.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, like if you can't fight stuff. You know, we'll leave those 3 pieces for the day that I come back here. Let's make long-term plans for a character that's minutes old. That's never catastrophic. Oh, easy, easy. Let's see what's going on with the painkillers. See, the tea is yucky, but man-made medications are not. I can't give you the can. I'm sorry. One time, somebody was playing Interloper, and there was a Summit soda back here. And now after finding the revolver, I am literally... anything can now be possible. Look at that. We're set. He's got all the food. Still does not sound nice. I was only freezing slowly, though. So that's... we got thumbs up there, guys. See if is there anything dangerous out on the ice right now. There's an empty metal container up there, but we'll leave that for later. I'm always impressed if I ever do survive for a lengthy period of time. I'm always got a dead body over there. Ooh, you know what I should do? I hate to do this to you, bud, but we're gonna go check Matt's truck real quick. Oh, I've got it, Dave. I've got to. Oh, okay. Are you buffering still? A stop and stand still, like that's going to help things catch up. It's Matt's truck. When I started Pepper, you couldn't get into this truck. And then I saw you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I saw Dave go into the truck, and I was like, you can get in there? So, wherever, I think I sent Pepper from Timberwolf Mountain all the way down to Matt's truck. I opened that glove box and pulled out 12 matches, and I was like, wow. Worth every step. Ugh. That wind is just vicious, and if you ask me, going the wrong way. Well, it's the cool thing about having a character that's that old. It's like, well, what hasn't she done? And it's like, holy cow, well, she hasn't been in there. So, run her there, see what I can get my greedy little paws on, and sure enough, man, oh, I was so happy. The wolf population was not happy. And then she went in and killed Scruffy a second time. He was not happy about that either. Or Scruffy's descendant or whatever. We got some no. Yeah, so there, you know what I'm seeing, guys? I'm seeing there are some glitches in the long dark, and they do have 40 people working on it. I think Red Dead Redemption's PR department is like 160 people alone. So, yeah, that polished turd that gets me every time. Whenever I'm like, when are they going to fix a floating arrow? All I can think is, well, you know what? At least I'm not playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, actually, yeah, 12 matches, Dave, is, that's a long time. Yeah, she mostly lights just mag lens fires. And I didn't go through all my stuff. I like to show off her stuff at all my places, right? It's like, oh, and I happen to have more matches over here. See, look at this time of day. This is the lighting you want to search. If you don't have a light source, this is the lighting you want to search this bloody place. Because if you look over here, look at this whetstone. Just jumps right out at you. Okay, so that's my first or second spot I like to check for my matches, right? Because it's there's your number 1, there's your number 2 over there, and then if you go into here by your book, see, they jump right out at you. This is the perfect lighting. Early morning, late evening. So, Plants Are Yucky guy has actually gotten one of the best interloper starts I've managed to see, for myself anyway, in quite some time.
Hope I can still eat this.
You can still eat that. The plants are yucky. Dog food's still good. That's right, guys. No peaches, no soup for you. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, I gotta recover from that. I just realized the tomato soup, peaches, that's all out too. Is it? Can you see it from here? I hope so. Yeah, I guess, eh? It's because, I mean,
Hope nobody needs this.
you needs that. These hats aren't yucky. Here, you can have a rock, bud. I'm sorry. I've got nothing quality going on here. The other guy got a piece of coal because I was pretty much broke. So he's like, hey, mister, you got any change? Nah, all they got's 20s. Here, have one. Okay, sorry. Let's get this dealt with. The suspense is killing me. Dang it. Oh, candy bar. Well, the door's pretty metal. Alright. Painkillers. Whoop. Container. Come on. Nothing. Oh, good. Pork and beans. The beans. You know what? He's going to be just savage enough because there's pork in it. We're going to let pork and beans slide, okay, guys? Because, I mean, really, if anybody said, eat your vegetables and poured you some beans and pork, you'd be like, that's, you can't. That saucy mess of a food item is not a vegetable. I think it's like, we'll give you the start, but we're not going to hand it to you. So, you don't like plants, eh? Maybe you don't like bedrolls either. No, it's okay. Bedrolls are fine. I'll take one. Alright. Hopefully my pry bar is up in this next room because I'm freezing to death. Oh, what a dunce. Get in here. It's way warmer. Stand by this fire barrel. Put this hat on. Oh, way better. Oh boy. So let's there it is. I thought I could see the edge of a pry bar. See that? There's a hacksaw hanging over there too. Okay, let's do this properly. Look at that. 100% torch too. Hey Pike, how's it going? How's it going, Pike? That's good to see you. We have that. Let's do it. Please work on 80%.
Come on.
Yeah, I picked up that one. I haven't picked up a stick yet, so it's really important that this works. I hope the game didn't hear me say that.
That should help warm things up.
Yes, it should. Throw a piece of reclaimed on there. Alright. I was gonna say, how cold is it in here? It's nasty. Okay, so we're gonna hang out by this fire for just a second so I stop dying. Okay, let's... 11 matches. Good start. Good start. A bunch of painkillers. So, I can't really eat sketchy food until I find antibiotics. Oh, I know. I was just like, I went to start the fire too, and I'm like, wow, boy, did you ever jump the gun, son? Because I got no sticks, so like, there's nothing I can make tinder with if it didn't work. So, and I picked up that newspaper totally on autopilot, so normally I don't. Alright, let's, that was one lucky dude to get that piece of, coal, I tell you. There we go. Get that. Jump that heat bar up a bit there. Ooh, there's my flare. Workbench. Flare. Sometimes it's tucked in here too to be extra annoying. There's a note. Carry that on us. Grab our little hacksaw here. Do I... Oh, it's still warming up. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, nice. Chinese food. Hey, there goes that frostbite risk I didn't know I had. Oh, come on there. Oh, there we go. 53. And it's probably going to be something really goofy like 7. Okay, it doesn't need to be something goofy like 7. Come on now. Okay, good. That would have freaked me right out. Oh, it was 4. So slightly worse. That's the cool thing about the Long Dark, is you can watch people fail at something and still learn something. There we go.
I could use this.
Yeah, probably. What the heck is that? I'm gonna get killed as soon as I walk out the door. This game's gonna want its stuff back. Oh, let's put on a war. No. This goes here, and this goes here, and now we have pretty much the. That's an amazing start. Like, I am so hyped right now. That is an amazing start. Did I pick up that saw, or did I just go into? Okay. Whew. Whatever. Did you see that, guys? I picked up a. And it's storming out. Huh. I picked up a Mac. This game is just coming after me in a major way. It's gonna want its stuff back. For sure. That's crazy. I guess I could break down something like this for some tinder. It takes 27 minutes. Right now, though, I really could use just a random piece of wood. And I didn't check around upstairs. We got 30 minutes on that, because mostly what I... Stop breathing for a second, dude. Alright. I think I've already done that. What's in that? Come on. Gloves for the ensemble. No. You know what? The fact that I'm expecting anything after that is... That's some high expectations. I'm sorry, but... Basically, I just won the Long Dark lottery as far as a safe is concerned. Now my expectations are really high. Alright, let's check around, see if we can find some of these gloves. I know Canadians use gloves. I've seen them do it. Yeah, coming up, broadcasting off the backs of the chair legs. I guess it's just coming through the floors in little cracks you can't really see. Let's hop on down here. Come on, down you go. There we are. So, like, I guess it... Okay, good. I just needed to warm up. And basically get better gear. Still, I'm starting to freeze in here with the... Really? Feels like 0. Okay, well, he's actually not in danger then. Okay, so, now you've all seen me attempt this. This isn't my trick, by the way. This is Sergeant Stupid does this trick. This is where I learned this. This is why you gotta watch everybody. He made 100 subs recently. And then you stay on top of the crate. And then you only have to break down one crate. Thirsty fella. He's thirsty now. So I can eat all of this stuff because it doesn't really... Except for the beans, but we're gonna make... Like I said, we're gonna give the... Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You fall from a little tiny ledge onto a pallet angled like this. It's okay. It's okay. But you better watch it when entering or exiting a fishing hut, or you could get really... So there we go. I checked that empty backpack. So now it's still god-awful, but we have some stuff. What I really need to do is get to that lighthouse before she gets too much darker. Which is... Oh, and by the way, this place, hugely overlooked for this. Like, I mean, you have so many of these little flimsy chairs just kicking around. You have days of hand-breakable, reclaimed firewood in this joint. It's awesome. So, that helps with the hunting, I find, is not destroying your tools, right? Okay, I was about to dock, but on the second story, actually all you do is terrify things. Yeah, you know what's... I find that strange as well, that I can't hear... If there's an animal coming up on me, I have no idea. Let's just get this done. Yeah, it's funny how you'll... how a wipeout, like when you're doing something stupid, like a little 1.5 foot sand hill. I'm going to walk up that, and then you do something weird to your knee. Now your knee is sore forever. Because you walked up a sand hill? Really? Is that... So yeah, flat car park, I can see it, you know. It's like, yeah. Okay, you know what it's time for? It's time for me to break out this torch. It's being a little frivolous with matches, but he does have the whole ability to go inside places, so I'm hoping that it kind of pays off. Please don't be a gun book in here. There we go, whetstone for tools I can't even make right now. But I have the hacksaw and a pry bar. Actually, kind of, you know what? When there's the gun book. Ooh, do you hear that, guys? It sounds like it's not windy out there, so we may be able to keep this torch for a minute. Ah, the loon. Y'all, you often wonder why they're calling when they do. Because they're such a large bird, they're pretty smart. So, and they're such an interesting animal too with their underwater stuff. Oh look, it's a deer meeting. What are you guys talking about? Gathering of the deer. We got a stag party going on over here, as it were. What are y'all talking about? About how I don't have a bow? Is that the topic of conversation? Right. Let's go this way. Let's zigzag and waste a bunch of calories and energy. Okay. I don't really like going this way because it's pretty wolfy. But, yes. That's the thing about the long dark. There's wolves everywhere. So yeah, I didn't do so bad here because I basically, when I lit this torch to search those trailers, I didn't really find anything awesome on the one hand, but I lucked out. Oh, you can hear them. I lucked out and I had this torch with me. Now, I didn't necessarily need the torch because he hasn't paused once. And then he loses interest, usually over the bridge. Not this time. Uh-oh. What about this bridge? Okay, you know, guys, I've never had one follow me across the bridge. Shit. Let's go inside. Wolves are yucky. Whatever. Alright, well, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I was thinking to myself the other day about how, oddly enough, on my live streams, things that have never happened to me before tend to happen a lot. I know, right? Let alone cross 2 bridges. I'm surprised you didn't walk across the bloody handrail. Just to show off. Come on, gloves. Again. I need some mittens here, drawers. I know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the fact the guy followed me right to my front door here. Well, it's not necessarily my front door. I guess maybe in his mind, it's his front door. Bed. Newsprint. Alright. I got a stem. Ooh, sardines.
I'll be hungry later.
No, you're not hungry for tomatoes. That's gross. Yeah, I'm saving the revolver, man. He's way too valuable. Really? What? Oh, guys, I was watching a streamer, and I told him with a straight face, as I typed it, I was not laughing. I told him that if he put the fish in the pot, he'd have enough mercy with the burn time to fish for 1 hour. So he did, and his fish burnt. I have never seen that before, and I felt like a total idiot because I made this guy who's, you know, a tempting interloper burn his fish. And I'm just like, wow, is that ever not how I like to roll? Because I've never had that happen. And I watched, and then I turn around and I watch like everyone else, just, that's how we all fish. And this poor guy is burning his food under my direction. So if you're ever on Twitch and you run into a guy playing the Long Dark and his name is Anzavino, which is kind of a weird, so Anzavino, like wine or whatever. You run into that guy, just tell him I'm sorry about the fish. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, we're going to add this animal noise. Don't add animal noises. That's scary. All right, death fish, 53%, 63%. I'm still not taking a swing at it. We're going to eat this. It's a dangerous chocolate bar, actually. I've had them give me food poisoning way lower than that. All right, eat our jerky. And there goes my torch. Okay, now we have to just kind of spin slightly to the bed. Okay, we're good for now. I'm not going to smash open any cans. I mean, you won't sleep for 10 hours, but I was kind of hoping he would sleep a little longer. Because I cannot see a thing.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, I hope he shows up for this, because, man, that's a weird... Yeah. That is a weird movement for a wolf. I could have crouched. What? It's not bad out. Let's go. Oh, easy, easy. Let's not hurt ourselves. Because you know what I haven't done yet? I have not made a bandage, so if we start limping, we're stuck limping. And if we get bleeding, we're stuck bleeding. Then I think we're dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I did get killed in a fishing hut. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I remember that now. I was like just standing there with my flare thinking, well, this is where they charge at you, but they always kind of, you know, veer off either to the left or the right. And that's actually a really good way to hunt wolves as a beginner without bait. Is wait for them to just make a bet on which way they're going to charge. Half the time, it's going to work. Yeah, he killed me right beside the stove. At least we were warm. Aw, man. See, they're having all the fun. Killing deer and eating venison. You know what? It's not too bad out. We'll pick up some sticks up here maybe and have a fire. And get my torches collected around this dead deer. I think that's actually a good plan. Oh, easy. Easy. We don't need to embrace the cedar. Let's go around it. Ooh. Alright, well. Certainly is terrifying to hear a deer get killed right beside you. Yeah, it's pretty damn dark. And then, of course, YouTube darkens it even more. So, like, yeah, I'm looking over at what's broadcasting on YouTube, and it's ugh. All right, we got some wood, some more wood. We've got sardines, dog food. Come on, crackers. Nope. We're gonna back up. Ooh, survived a book about fire started. All right, let's start a fire. Yeah, I know, right? Because I don't have a torch. I burnt it. However, we've got this, and we've got a book about handguns. I'm gonna assume that there's not a handgun in this run as well, so we're just gonna go ahead and burn that. God darn, that's dark on the horrible broadcast in the darkness. This means I have to, when I'm streaming, I pretty much always have to have a source of light as soon as the sun goes down, because if you can't see anything, it's pretty bad. Because you're here to see me play, not... Alright, let's put some reclaim down there. Okay, buddy. Get into this deer with your saw before it... Oh. Why was this deer on a diet? I should have started some... Yeah, it's not cool, I don't think, that, you know, YouTube decides to put a dimmer switch on your on your broadcast. It's kind of irritating, actually. Nah, you know, I'd like to be ambitious and, like, collect things like the guts and the... possibility that there are some saplings up here with me. I didn't really see any. We're going to go through the mine, too, so there's going to be some... Alright, let's cook up that food. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to set it aside. Drink that right away. Do up some more water. Uh-oh. Oh, well, all the crows are back, so that usually means it's going to get nicer. So let's take a little bit of damage from hunger as we warm up. Grab our water to go. Cook up some more water, sure, right away. Perfect. We'll take our can. It's important. As we all learned from my one skeg tour. Oh, Dave, I've got a... 1 second here. Holster. Yeah, I know, right? YouTube's a pretty dark place nowadays. So it would seem. Every once in a while, guys, I get a subscriber that they're you know, they're late to the TurkeySteam garage show here. They're, you know, they don't come in until they see that it's like, oh, hey, he's got 300 videos, or I don't know how many videos I've got up. It's ridiculous. I should really take some of my earlier stuff down because I don't even play like I used to. Like when I started playing this game, I was barely competent enough to be actually making videos and make any sense. I did embarrassing things all the time. I mean, I still do. But, you know, at least I've changed a lot of the ways I play to kind of make survival actually a thing. Let's go. We'll take our meat with us. Holy cow, we've got both saplings, guys. Like, that's the thing, right? It's like... And the cool thing about this game is it doesn't matter. If you put in 100 hours, every time you play, you do discover new things, wacky stuff happens. If you put in 1,000 hours, whoops, easy, it's the exact same thing. You might know the map better, but wacky stuff happens. Like, you know, just wacky stuff happens. So it doesn't matter how much time you've got in this game. Also, your play style, whatever you do, like my play style has totally exposed my weaknesses in something like Dead Man's Challenge or Outer Loper, where I'm completely used to pushing whatever survivor I have just to the edge, and you can just pull them right back. And it's, no, you can't do that in those settings. And big problem, Outer Loper. I get overconfident with Outer Loper all the time because it's just Interloper. You just can't go inside. Turns out that's actually really difficult, and I really need to approach things differently with my playstyle, or I'm going to keep getting killed. Because I do. I die a lot in those settings. Man, I just... Also, I'm thinking I want to do kind of a special video. Because my 100 subscriber video, it sucked. It literally was broken. So... Also, I made a RimWorld video and didn't plug in my microphone at all, so that wasn't And that wasn't good.
Can't feel my feet.
So that kind of deflated my whole RimWorld thing, because for an hour I'm talking and explaining and doing all this stuff. And the play style is super slow because I don't want to leave you behind. And I know, right? Trying to save your character? Yeah, who wants to do that? Besides, guys, isn't it more fun watching me just totally wipe myself out? And then try to recover? That's the fun part. Okay, we do Abandoned Mine, and then we go up, do the church, and then we get the heck out of Dodge.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Well, don't lay down for a bit. Ooh, it's a book. Great to set on fire. Okay, let's, yeah, coal I'm running past. Okay, we'll gather up the coal from this dead end. Sometimes there's a person here with a lantern. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys, if I do run out of torch time or something like that and I'm navigating in the dark. Just the thing I like about videos versus live streams is you gotta watch this at my pace. Whereas with a video, you know, you can put it on 1.25 and I don't sound like a chipmunk. I just sound like I've consumed a lot of coffee. Haha! Whoa, look at that. See? That is awesome. Now there might be a little treasure. Hey, Vital, how's it going, buddy? But I have accidentally watched a few minutes, not a few minutes, I can only handle it for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds of my video where I went to 50% speed. Ugh. I sounded a little intoxicated, I have to admit. Well, Vital, I picked up the fire striker. See, there you go. It's funny because it's like we all belong to a group of similar experienced, like, people. It's like, all right, let's do this. Go to the church. He's got a lot of life. Right. So back to you, Dave. Subscribers. Some subscribers will go. They'll be new, and
Cold is making my head feel thick.
yes, it is. Sorry, Dave. A subscriber will be new to the... That's where I was going with this. Thanks for keeping me on track, bud. A subscriber will show up from one of you guys that's found you first, and will, or somebody first, and will find me and then go, wow, let's binge watch, and I'll watch my watch time on my dashboard just go through the roof. It's just like all of a sudden it's like
Could end up being useful.
a can opener in this game. Yeah, it's useful. That's the understatement right there. So Cave Angel did it. I know Cave Angel went through a whole bunch of my old archives, like way before, and watched a whole bunch of stuff. I know Loons did it. And now a survivor, a person who's watching JAFO, Jaffo. That's your subscriber that came to me and is now just pushing my view time on all my videos, like my amount of time spent on my channel. Yeah, yes, Vidal's another one. So, good timing, bud, because you're here, and yeah, it's just, I mean, for me, that's so huge. I find it amazing that anybody's interested in watching my stuff at all. Because I mean, there's way more quality YouTube videos out there than what I'm pumping out. So you're watching my old 480 stuff, because I'm trying to get this stuff out in at least 720 so that it's, you know, you can read it. This 480's passable in theater mode, I think. You know, myself, it's the best time to handle it, but most of the time it's so darn blurry. I know, right? Javo, he's did it. And so Vital's done it, Cave Angel's done it. There's a few of you out there that have just basically was like, whoa, who's this dude? And then was like, I'm going to see all his crazy, stupid stuff he does. And good on you, man. And thank you. All of you who do it. And yeah, thank you for coming over from anybody else's thing. And because I think the first... yeah, well, that's the thing. Don't be afraid of the parasites, right? And that character is still alive out there in my save files. I just don't terminate them. I just usually just put them on stasis until it's time to do something else. I think she only had the parasites twice. So. Well, you're... It's wacky because you beat your record, Michael, and didn't even flinch. There was no, hey everyone, look. It was just like, oh, here we are, day 50 something. And I'm like, wait a second, wasn't your longest run like 30 days? Oh, which is again another sign of how people play this game too, right? Like my longest outer loper is 21 days. Because I was in Forlorn Muskeg. We have new work gloves. That's what we have here. It's time to start a fire. And it's totally cool too, because I watched somebody take a route that I use. Like you, Dave, like a run into Skeg, you know, via the high blind. It's the loot run. For me, it's the loot run. It's where you collect. Yeah, I know. I'm so happy about my gloves right now. But yeah, it's the best way to get kind of the best return on your. Yeah, we'll put that out. Oh no! Where are you going? Oh. Well, he took a few steps, too. Oh, guys, trust me, my wife is super cool. She's not in the room, so I'm going to say it. But she's the one that actually got me to do most of this. So I'm walking around with this big chunk of venison, and I might as well consume it for now.
I can use a drink.
All right, then have a drink. We got a can opener, guys. We can eat dog food and everything. I'm going to be kind of sparing with my food. But no. Back. We're going to put this away. Yeah. I can't believe I got gloves. Bam, 1 degree bonus too in the warmth. If I get to wear this cloth, guys, look out. I'm gonna go see what lucky piece of clothing they left in the dryer as the house burnt down. In the crumbling highway here. Oh, you know what I need to do? You can't do it. Okay, we're gonna warm up. Making some water real quick. Pick that up and take some torches. Hey, Sarge! We just missed a... You just missed your technique. I'm in Desolation, but I'm in Desolation Point right now. And I gotta say, I wanted to say it. I don't know if I commented, but man, your live-on pelts, you said you were getting cocky when you fired at the wolf. And I think there's a difference between cocky and confident in your abilities. And you usually killed the wolf when it came at you like that. So I don't know. I don't call that cocky. I call that confidence and an error in judgment. But we just missed we're in Desolation Point. You know where you go up the stairs and come along the wall and drop down and break down that one crate and get at that backpack? I just used that technique and showed and told everyone it wasn't. That's not my. That's not mine. I learned that from watching you in here.
I can eat a horse.
You could eat a horse. Well, you have dog food, which might have a little horse in it. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay, let's rock. Nope, he's getting tired, so I'm going to have to walk. Hey, Magic, how's it going? Actually, so we take the left, yes. Actually, I wussed right out. As soon as I had that, he's eating plants. This is a new Plants Are Yucky run. Because the guy with the revolver, he is eating plants. He's getting better in that cave, and he's my interloper guy with a gun. So, the last time I tried the I Hate Plants run, leave it, found a bloody revolver. So yeah, well, I know, right? Like he's gonna bite into that and go, "Oh, yeah, that's fresh." I guess Survivor Man, Les Stroud, he likes his cattails. Swear to God, that's a nod to that guy. Because Les Stroud actually writes real cattail poems. Not real, but he's out there in India. Yeah, I've never eaten one, Sarge. Never eaten one. Got a guy at the bottom here? No. Okay. Oh, gosh. What am I doing besides running and running and running? With a quarter. With 1 quarter. I've got 1/4 of my fatigue. Actually, to be fair to my fatigue meter, I did start my day at about 4:30. So you got. Sounds a little. Sounds a little rough. out there. But yeah, if you haven't thrown a sub to Sarge, give him a sub quick, because he's like bumping right around at that 100 mark, and he'll actually do a high quality, well edited video for a 100 sub milestone sort of a thing. Whereas I'll just do my regular crap, running around getting eaten by a wolf or something. I don't know. Sounded windier. Yeah, you guys with your editing and your start screens and all that. Ah, man, I need to figure out how to do stuff like that. Really? Yeah, I find if you're not adding, you will lose a couple of subs every once in a while. I don't know if YouTube is just punishing you or like, nope. Okay, so we got rabbits. So far. Yeah, so everyone should check everyone out and watch everyone else's channels, because you learn all sorts of crazy crap. Like, I steal tricks from people all the time. So if you learn it here first, just heads up, it might be stolen. The idea that you get from me may be stolen from somebody else. Some of them are originals. Don't get me wrong. We need to find food. Well, there's that deer there. He's probably also on a diet, though. Yeah. It's like, I want to try something I've learned in the long dark. The Tinder methods are the safer way, other than let's wrestle. I have a German Shepherd, and she won't murder me if we wrestle. You know, I hope she won't murder me if we wrestle. Yes, I have two dogs. One is named Ava, and the other one is named Chinook. And they're wonderful pets. I love them both. Their combined weight used to match mine, which makes for a big couple of dogs. Quick, 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 quick. Before your torch goes out, you can make it. Ah, my torch went out. Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, Les Stroud is the guy that told me that on Survivor Man. See, if you like the show Survivor Man, then this game is totally for you. Except Les Stroud usually doesn't get entire 50 square kilometer islands. Let's write him a letter and say if we can find him an island and he's got to live on it for 2 months.
Use this.
A worn hoodie. You know, they're not the best of things, but I don't have to make anything. So, let's see. We're tired. We're a little bit hungry. Let's eat a can of dog food. I gotta find some antibiotics, though, guys. That's just in case. We're gonna have some dog food. Now we're gonna read about what is really important to this guy. What do you think, guys? Sewing? Not really. We're going to the land of cloth. Fishing? I don't know. I'm kind of between these two. Yeah, that's weird, eh? Hoodie, but you can't use it. You know why? It's because the people at Hinterland don't understand how a hoodie is used. They put their hoodies on backwards so the hood's in front, and then you can put a bowl in there and have popcorn out of your hoodie. That's actually how they're supposed to be worn, apparently. Backwards, so you can eat out of it. It's more of a trophy. Let's go with cooking. No, fire starting. Fire starting, yes. Let's go with fire starting. For 2 hours. Exactly, Sarge. Wait. Yes! Use the books for other things. They did it to Birch Bark. Use the books to prevent cabin fever.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Because you've spent a nice day inside reading. Who hasn't? 76. If it gets them, it'll kill them, eh? Yeah, exactly. Something to kind of help you with cabin fever other than standing outside like a dolt in weather like this. I mean, come on. If you heard this outside, there's no way you'd be like, oh man, I miss the outdoors.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud. You're not going to eat for quite some time. Not until it's... Well, it's actually bedtime soon. But you got to walk ahead of you, son. Okay, I should be crouching when I leave this place. But I'm not. Oh, there's a backpack I didn't get. So what I'm going to do is just keep walking under the assumption that I am invisible. And no wolves can see me. All I can think about is how badly you need a bedroll, dude. See, there you go. Exactly. Yes, quality of life. They've got it in this War of Mine, which I need to keep up on. I need to finish that series of videos. Honestly, guys, I started off with the best of intentions with this War of Mine, but it is such an emotionally draining game. Because, you know, my theory of don't get attached. The story itself attaches you to the characters. You can't help it. Because it's like, this is your characters. The survival mode versus the story mode of this War of Mine is less. Because, somebody dies, somebody else moves in. It's a great game, though. Love it. But it's just so damn mean. Like, oh, I didn't do the first 2 story modes. Videos of those, I couldn't bring myself to. Especially the first one. Oh. I'm going to think about something else right now. It actually just hurts to think about. It's a well-written story. And the reason that is so affecting, especially to me, is not because I've experienced anything like that. It's just I know that people do. And, it's heartbreaking. Yes, exactly. Untitled Goose Game is so light and well-spirited. Let's grab a nap. Oh, green hell is scary. But if Loon's Loon, if you see it, I'll show you how. This is the process I was thinking of. Okay, so let's pretend Loon's Loon. I know he's not in here right now, but let's pretend that this is a coconut tree. That's not going to work. You gotta got to get that rock going up there. Oh, I was going to say, isn't it not coming back down? I know the deer thinks I'm a nut job. But it's like, he's hallucinating coconuts. Get him. Dave put out a collaboration video with his wife, and it was pretty freaking awesome because it totally changed the regular mood of his channel. Usually, I know, right? This is awesome. Of course, I'm exhausted and can't enjoy the walking, but also look at day one. Look at my stuff on day one. I looted Desolation Point like I won the lottery for Interloper. I gotta find antibiotics, though, so I can eat sketchy food.
Damn it. So hungry.
Because with plants are yucky. You know what? He's gonna be okay with coffee and herbal tea. Herbal tea? Nah. But he's okay with coffee. He likes beans. Beans are his one weakness with plants.
Something's making me feel really tired.
That's probably because I keep running you while you're exhausted. We're going to get some sleep in the misanthropes here, and hopefully that's good enough to get us on through. We'll have to go to Quonset. We'll have to go to all sorts of crazy stuff. Now, this is a bit of a shorter stream today. I'm going to have to take off here. I have an obligation around noon 30 I have to fulfill. So I don't have a gigantic, there's a birch there, but we're not getting it. I don't have a gigantic social life. Yeah, see, I've watched the last two guys I've watched, both Dave and you guys are, well, Dave's is Naked and Afraid, which is the pelt challenge, and he's got some horrible frostbite scars on his chest to show for it, I guess. I thought it was cool. It was really, it was neat for a change to actually watch something that's some good fun, you know, completely harmless.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Yeah. I hate it when Hinterland changes angles on things too without telling you. And you're like, I used to... Oh, you know what I need? This. Because I've gotten killed right there. So I consider this anywhere in here is a horrible place to walk. Yeah, I know. The naked start that you guys do is... I haven't done it. I've never done it myself. Never done the just... pelts, which maybe is something I should do, because I have a feeling that one day Pepper will be standing there in just pelts. Maybe a pair of socks to just the only thing, and a toque to kind of get through. I was going to get there eventually. Okay, so the coolest thing about this, okay, well, I'm not going to do let's see, guys. What do I have? Let's break it out. Yeah, you're a jerk and you run around and...
That'll come in handy.
Darn right it will. Huh. Already. Painkillers. Again, great. I love finding all these pharmaceuticals. I need Big Pharma to play a role in my life here after the apocalypse. Because I won't eat mushrooms because they're yucky.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Jeez, what? Come on. Come on. It's making me paranoid, guys. Wait a second. Yeah, that's Interloper. Okay. So I got curtains to shred in the morning. We got... So far, I'm finding cool stuff in here. And I've said it before. Food is nice, but clothing is forever. And since starving kills you at 1/20th the speed of freezing to death, clothing... I know, right? In the kitchen. I don't know. Makes me wonder what I'm going to find upstairs. Maybe I'll find one of those balaclavas.
Just what I need.
Yeah, yes, all what you need. Because, what? If I'm not eating lichen, can I use it? I guess you can. It's a compress. It falls in a different category. This is, I won't eat plants. So even herbal tea is out. Coffee, yeah, is in because he likes beans. Yeah, I know, right? Sergeant Dave are like, oh man, look at, I got this piece of cloth I can make. Oh, you know what I need to do is make bandages for this dude. His bandages aren't yucky. Ew, I'm not drinking that. Yeah, watch this, guys.
This will come.
Oh, not that. Watch this. No, don't be gross. Don't mind if I do. All right, here we go, guys. Come on, antibiotics are empty. Who always has antibiotics? There's a guy, there's a corpse out there, I'm pretty sure, that always has antibiotics laying beside him. So yes, the goose game was a hit. I liked it. All right, here we go. I gotta this. So we're gonna eat, sleep. Dog food 50%. Thank you, Pest, for the tip at the 30% bit. So we're gonna eat. I'm gonna sleep, and we'll keep those two. We'll eat both. We got some cans, guys. Yeah, that's true too, eh? Toilet water's okay, but not tea. See, it says herbal, and that's yucky. All right, let's get some life back. So I'm going to call it here. Well, not exactly here, but here in a couple seconds. I got to go. Like I said, I'm not the most social guy in the world. Well, I just got a text, which is crazy. Let's see. It's been since Friday. I have received 2 text messages, so that's busy. I have about a half dozen. Okay. Oh, guess what, guys? My obligation for 12:30 has been moved to 1:30. So, let's continue streaming. Let's continue streaming. Perfect. So, sorry guys. I know I was going to wrap it up, but suddenly my plans have changed. Yeah, antibiotics. Need that. Oh, sardines. So, I mean, you don't have to jump off the ship right now if you don't want to. Yeah, right. Also, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. That is not a thing. I am not going to be like, no, everybody has, a life to live and sleep to get and jobs to work. Why don't you watch me instead? No. I'd be doing this anyway because although I do really appreciate the company. Let's get into these clothes, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Because we can fix up Mackinaw's and we can make this guy into a Rambo. However, he's getting hungry. So yeah, I'll go for another 40 minutes here or so, and then around 1 o'clock I'll take off. Okay, so we've got this really sweet set of clothing. Some better footwear would be good. Let's wear that. I mean, you can't deny Simple Park underneath a Mackinac. It's just brilliant. So we'll put this guy on the outside because it offers some wind protection. I would like them to reverse that, though, sometime soon to get that sorted out. Shirt-wise, ragged t-shirt just doesn't do anything for you. It's just, I mean, it weighs the same as a hoodie and everything. It's just no good. So let's hope, which, you know, in the long dark, that's never a good idea. Yeah, we just checked out, but you can't leave. It just reminds me so much of Forlorn Muskeg, though. Because Forlorn Muskeg always lets you in. Bingo. Bam. This guy. 9 degrees. What day is it? This is nuts. Day 3? Survived 2 days and he's got a 9-degree temperature bonus? Who is this guy? I don't know, but he's going for a walk in his new duds. You know what's cool on the other settings is there's always a flare under each couch. I know, and I didn't even, like, we've got room to fix stuff, Dave. We could fix more, so. All right. I got a feeling if I walk straight down to that fishing hut there, which is where I want to go, I'll get attacked by, oh no. Okay. I was going to say I'll get attacked by a bear. But oh. You know what I didn't? One downward arrow again. What is this? It's just trying to get me to walk around outside so I get killed. A rope. Did pick it up. Because then that makes the ravine totally viable. Like right now. Look at that. I'm warming up inside a fishing hut. Craziness. You guys saw those wolves, right? Why am I so heavy? Probably because I'm carrying all of the stuff to start a fire with several times over. Now, what do I have for torches? It's decent. So with the rope, I'm just a little bit over. I see 2 of you. Where did the 3rd one go? There were 3 of you. There were definitely 3 of you. Where did... Is that him over there? Oh, boy. Oh, there he is. There's the 3rd one. All right, it's the choir. Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna find anything, a revolver's cool and all, but finding a hatchet in Hush River Valley would have been way better. I would have taken an improvised hatchet. Now, if I've learned anything from watching Long Dark videos, this spot, pretty deadly. I wonder if my wife has returned from her tour out, because I suddenly got a whiff of coffee. See, coffee. He's got his weaknesses. Let's put this away, because I just wanted to stay out of sight just long enough to get in here. That's what I love about this game too, is the whole, they see you, but then they're like, ah, crap, he's going inside. Because guess how safe you'd be from a bear in this house? Not at all. It would just plow through the door and kill you. And if it couldn't plow through the door, it would plow through this section of wall and push the stove out of the way and kill you in your kitchen. Because that's how bears are. Black bears. So from a grizzly bear, pretty much on the end of a powerful gun is the only place you'd be pretty safe from one. You just hope that they would just never be interested. Good Lord. There's something scary about those animals. Like, people, you know, they always say the same thing about Australian animals. You know, they're dangerous. It's like, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, thing about a snake is, you can have a shovel, and the playing field is very even.
This stuff will come in handy.
If you give a bear a shovel, then it's all over. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's just let's pretend that everything's fine, and we're just gonna go on outside. I'm gonna leave that wood. I have lots of.
I wonder if I can drop it.
Oh, side story. I left work the other day, and you have to swipe out, of course. There's an electronic swipe clock. Because I'm punching in. So there is a swipe clock, and I keep it in my wallet. Well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. And so then I have my cell phone and my wallet and my keys and my thermos cup and all my crap that I carry from work. And I go to get out of my car, and I've gone kind of juggling it all. And I said out loud, too much stuff to carry. And then I was just like, wow, do I ever spend way too much time on Great Bear Island? Alright, well, we got a little bit of food in here. Oh, another cooking book. Double down on those. It actually does pretty good. Do we have a soda? Did anyone save this poor guy a soda? Nope. This will come in handy. Yeah, see? You end up... That'll come in handy. Oh, boy. There's something weighing me down. Like, there's so many phrases, and actually, honestly, did I say I hate being cold? Did I mention that? When this sound. As I'm looking for something. Whoa! A random whetstone. That is huge. This guy could live forever. Oh, non-potable. See, sometimes it is, though. I feel like it is sometimes, though. Maybe it is never potable. Another hacksaw. Another whetstone. What whetstones do I have? Come on, antibiotics. Why didn't that work?
I can use this.
Antiseptic. Okay. You know what? We're going to, because we don't eat old man's beard, we are going to eventually make some. Boy, do I need antibiotics. Yeah, I know. I swear, Magic, I found it potable as well. Potable. I think you're supposed to say potable, but I really want to say potable because that makes almost more sense. Look, you can put it in a pot right away. Huh. Blankety blank on that. This is like, for me, Quonset is like a mini dam.
Just out of this stuff.
Well, actually, you were just out of beef jerky. I don't know about moldy beef jerky, though, bud. Because I'm pretty sure you can't survive food, or you can, but food poisoning, it kills you pretty nicely. Yeah. Hey, it's Loons. How's it going, buddy?
Excellent.
Hey, Summit Soda. Yeah, you should be able to, you should have to boil all your water. Unless it's in a water bottle. You should boil it. Should force you into that situation. Yeah, exactly. It's like, ooh, plants are yucky. Well, this is moldy. It's a recycled can. Come out here. Remember when you just would see a can on the ground and it would just be part of the background? So, Loons, the challenge here is I can't ingest plant matter. There is one exception. He's a sucker for beans. So, coffee and pork and beans, you'll still eat. But and it's not like an allergy thing. It's because, have you ever met? Yeah, this is a new no plant run though, because the old no plant run, that guy's got a gun. He's got a revolver. I'm not killing him. He's gonna eat some plants. He's gonna get some sleep. He's gonna get the heck out of Hush River Valley. He's gonna live a long life as an interloper player, hopefully, because he's got a gun. Yeah, I started in Desolation Point, and that's his outfit. His starting outfit here. He's got a Mackinac from the found this in the kitchen in Misanthropes. I think on, what are we here? Just a sec, bud. I'll check. Yeah, day 3. So 2 days survived. And a warmth bonus of 10 degrees. So in the safe, I found that. This was in the mine. Some new work gloves. And then this is just in the random kitchen cupboard. Like, I found some really weird random stuff, dude. And here's another one. So 2 days in, I mean, I'm carrying the rope because we're gonna run to the ravine. But I got 4 whetstones in 2 zones here. That's a lot. So Just drop these for now. Drop a couple, harvest a bit. I know, and of course he doesn't want to eat plants. And I lean on those so heavily. Cattails are my bud. I love them. Cattails are my jam. Wait a second. Didn't I read a fire starting book? And then, I guess, immediately burn it. Oh. Yeah, we've got a regular burning book, so I'll drop that. And I have... Okay, let's make some stuff here. Oh! Hey, Severian? Sevens? I got, that's good enough. I started a new Plants Are Yucky because I'm saving the old Plants Are Yucky. He's got a gun. So Dirty Harry gets to live. So, oh yeah. You know the lighthouse bridges? So, okay, I'm running away from a wolf to go to the lighthouse, and it followed me across the first wooden bridge, and I was like, whoa, man, what is he doing? Because they've never followed me that far. Never. They always break off pursuit at the first bridge. Then it crossed the second bridge, and it chased me right to the door of the bloody lighthouse, guys. Right to the door of the lighthouse. Like I was on Mystery Lake or something. Like it was just, it didn't care. It walked right across. And by walk, I mean run. It ran at me the whole time. Where's the coastal highway wolves? Like, don't get me wrong. They can stay inside. I find it really strange. Conceivable. I find it really strange that that all my streams, just weird crap happens on my streams that never happens to me. But yeah, like it's, you know, when a safety area just gets, because you figure, hey, I make it across the bridge, I'm home free. No, you're not. Okay, so let's look around in here. Yeah, and from a cabinet like this, I found a simple parka. Like, what's that doing in there? Yeah, Sevens, check it out. Check out my clothes. Not to be all braggy, but it's day 3. Didn't I just fix these? Oh, I guess they were real crappy. Day 3, and I've got 10-degree warmth bonus. Yeah, like there's divine intervention every once in a while.
To carry.
Just, oh, you get to live. Like the time that Wolf was like, I'd kill you, but I think you're trying to make a video series, so we'll let you up at 5%. Because that Wolf had you dead to rights, Loons. You were dead. You were dead on the ice. And then he, I don't know, ran out of stamina or something and couldn't keep trying to kill you.
Thank goodness. Just out of this stuff.
A big giant, did anyone else see a big giant piece of salmon fall out of the fridge there? That was, and it's so risky. Like, I need antibiotics if I'm going to eat that. Now, when that wolf let you up, I've never had that happen. Again, ew, yucky. Don't mind if I do. I don't know what's going on with the loot table. It's just gone absolutely bonkers. Come on, antibiotics. You can be in here, can't you? Where's that dead body with the antibiotics? There's a dead body, and he's always holding antibiotics. Where is he? Pleasant Valley? In the 3 strikes? I think that guy has painkillers. Or am I thinking of that guy in the cabin in Mystery Lake near Unnamed Pond? I think that's the guy. Not to be like a random weird GPS with POIs built in or anything, because I kind of am. That's my day-to-day. Like, I don't want to leave with that stupid fish on me. But I don't want to eat it at 40%. I had my eyes closed the entire time, eh? I couldn't even look. But I was not leaving 1,600 calories on the ground. We're doing it. Okay. Okay, I think I just managed to pull it together there. Yeah. I really pushed it. I was look, Mom, no hands the whole way. Let's see if I can fix anything in here. We'll go back to our clothing. Let's look at I like this. I like to look at them in here because, you know, it gives you all of the percentages at the bottom. So, I have a piece of leather, but do I want to burn it on ragged leather shoes? Like, really? Probably not. But this is in good shape. This is in great shape. We got some good underwear. All right, we're all right. We're all right. Here, let's throw one at the jeans. Okay, let's stop doing that then. I'm not going to fix this hat. I probably wouldn't, only if I was on fire. And that was the only way to put myself out. Okay, let's see here. I have to have something I can do. Besides make bandages. It's a little early for him to be passing out. I mean, it's crappy out. I could sure use an Aurora to do some reading. Hey, it's Granny Gamer. How are you doing? Good to see ya. I know it's 12:30 at night at least where you are. So that's cool. I am sort of at the ending stage of my stream here, of my bit. Yeah, we got nothing really to do. That would pass time. Well, awesome. I'm just doing some interloper, but the plants are yucky. So yes, and the rope is for the ravine. That's where I'm headed to pretty much next. I was thinking about maybe the mine, but I'm not going to haul the rope up to the mine. So that is putting me over a bit. Yeah, I'm just doing an interloper run, but I can't eat any plants, so. let's sleep for 3 hours. I don't really need health back. Just, what I'm hoping for is that the Aurora turns on and I can do some reading in the dark here. Drink some water. Plenty of toilet water. Oh, Sevens, I was getting all emotional about this war of mine. Dave set me straight. Yes, episode 3, I can't wait. Mostly because the front of the plane, Granny, the front of the plane shows up. Finally. I was wondering where the other half of the plane was. But yeah, I was getting all emotional, and Dave was like, you know, emotional investments, the Untitled Goose Game. That's a good level of emotional investment. And I was like, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and it is. It is. That game is so much darn fun to watch. Just because it's so lighthearted, right? You know? I have to admit, a lot of the games I play are pretty darn grim. Like RimWorld looks fun. Everybody dies. So. Oh, we got no Aurora, guys. It just didn't happen. Just blizzarded all night long. And into the morning, where I have to pass time like somebody who just has calories to burn. Because it says calories burned. Really, you're just burning calories. So yeah, this war of mine is like the reason I'm having so much trouble making this war of mine. Oh, it's $15, is it?
Never been so hungry in my life.
Although I love the way the goose moves. Mind you, I bought this game for $20, and I feel like I totally ripped Tingerland off. Like, totally. They got hosed for $20. Poor Pavel. He's a good runner, but he's also emotional. He's an emotional guy. Pavel's an emotional guy. If he goes out at night and I guess he murders a bunch of people, he does not take that well. He does not take that well. Mending. Let's research mending. Right, like I know at the end when Julie set it all up, had the picnic, got the gate open at the very back and was heading out into the rest of the world. Hey, guess what I should do? Get walking. Stand here reading. All right, let's go. Yeah, when Julie was heading out there, it's like, oh, so this just you go. There's your first level. You come out of the pond and you're a pain in the butt. So. Oh, Sevens. People multiply broke into my house in this war of mine. Kept breaking into the house until they killed Marin. They kept beating Marin until he died. I couldn't save him. Now I know if you don't want your character to get beaten up in this war of mine, make the other dude stay at home. It's like, oh, sorry guys. Marin's been beaten up for the past 3 nights. I can't risk him getting beaten up again. We're going to send him out scavenging. You get the beating tonight. Somebody else will get beat up. Like, it's just... Alright, guys. We're going to get to... I imagine once I get to the fishing camp. Yes! Because, who was it? When I first started watching this game, my first introduction to it was Paul Soares Jr., if anybody's familiar with that guy. And then immediately I started looking, and of course YouTube wants you to watch the most popular gamers, not, you know. So, of course, it didn't introduce me to Jeltaz right away. I'm not saying my next discoveries weren't good. I'm just saying, you know, if they're going to introduce you to the Long Dark, you know, do you ever want a solid? Introduce you to Jeltaz, you know? That guy was fun. I wish he'd come back and do some updated videos. I hope he's okay. Anyway, back when I was learning what even the game was and looking for content about it, I came across, of course, Gray Still Plays. There's a guy, I imagine, who has gray hair and still plays video games. And he played that, and then he played that homeless game. And it's like out of Denmark or something. And you set up a little shop where you collect, like, you're surviving in the city. Sure, I'll take it. It's the only thing that's going to give me anyway.
Can't feel my hands.
Let's stay out of dog sort. I like Loon's name for dog sort better than wolf sort. It's got more of a flow to it because it is called log sort. Oh, sounds like my wife's home. I should have made coffee while she was out. But I did not. So now she will make coffee. It will not be a big deal. But it'll just make me feel like, I could have done something nice for somebody, and I missed the opportunity.
Too cold to think.
Alright, let's... Too cold to think. It's the wind. Whoa, did you hear that? It sounded like something in the breeze, yet something walking while the breeze was blowing. Scary. Hobo Simulator, that's it. Oh yeah, there's like lynxes. No, there's what? No, there's a couple of different interesting animal games out there. Fractured Muffin Cake runs that. What is it? There's badgers, and then lynxes. I think is number 1, and then badgers is number 2 or something. And you just try to save your BBs. So we got this whole half of the map to look for. Aw, man, it just doesn't feel the same if there's not a wolf on both sides. So we are skipping Jackrabbit Island. Oh, easy. I want to get get into the fishing camp here, drop off my rope. And then we'll call it until after dinner tonight, probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock, as I'll start another stream for an hour or so. I have to start really early at work. Well, I had to start at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow, and it'll probably run until about 6 o'clock at night. It's going to be a rough day at work tomorrow. Yes, I'm archiving the impossible, the pistol. I'm not killing that guy off. I'll kill this guy off because he's got fancy clothes. Apparently I'm resentful of people who wear fancy clothes and interloper. I didn't know that before, but this guy, he can not eat all the plants because he's got a nice coat. Wow. This, wait, easy. This would be great. What? This is my third whetstone I found here. That's awesome. I love the whetstone collection. It is a collection worth having. A tinder collection, it's only so good, but a whetstone collection is pretty darn special. So here's our destination up here. The destination ahead on the left. And then we're going to call it for the day. Like this guy's not doing so bad, eh? He's doing okay. Like Michael said, I haven't killed myself out trying to collect cattails. You know what? Actually, Pepper is jealous of everybody's can collection. Because they didn't introduce the can until she'd eaten all her canned food. So, all her cans are gone. And it's hard to find new cans in the world. So, an odd thing to be jealous of is other people's ability to have cans. She, when they introduced the new cooking system, she was given a can. They threw a can in her backpack. They go, "Oh, here you go, kid." So I think I managed to find 2 or 3 cans in total throughout the rest of the world. Let's go in here, because it sounds all... just sounds scary. Let's go inside. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to call it. Because my 1:30 obligation's coming up, and I should actually, do things like wear real pants instead of pajamas and stuff. The cool thing about not doing the face cam thing is I don't have to dress up. You could probably break that down for cloth, my friend. Ew, herbs, gross. Where's my toilet water? Alright, guys, here we go. We'll warm up. Boom. Save it. And we'll continue tonight around 9 o'clock. Hey, thanks everyone for showing up. I had 11 people in the garage today. Yeah, herbs are gross, and birch bark gross, and mushrooms are yucky, and rose hips are yucky, and cattails are yucky. And, however, he has a weakness for beans. That's his one go-to. So he'll eat pork and beans, and he'll drink coffee. But, ew. That whole idea that, during the apocalypse, you'll run into somebody who's actually fussy about what they eat. It's like, I'm not eating snake meat. It's like, well, then you're not eating. You're going to die. And then he goes out and finds, microwave popcorn and rigs up a microwave to work. Because he's fussy. Anyway, guys. As Ozzy Osbourne says, I love you all. And have a good night. Or day, depending on where in the world you sit. I'll be back on tonight. My time, 8:30-ish, and till then, keep surviving. All right, guys. Talk to you later.